Okay, so I will start again. For our customer service, we are looking at professionals, as I said about these professions, nurses, bankers, businesswomen, engineers, security personnel, and others. So for the bank,
You are part of this process of those who are
proposition, we are giving to these mothers safe transportation of their wards to either their homes or to our own accommodation we provide for mothers who can let their children go to the house after school. We also provide some child entertainment. There will also be some balance diets put around for any of the kids who want to eat at our place. There will be security also on the grounds, and then there will be a form of education, assistance in working, doing your homework, assistance giving in doing your homework for the children. And we come to the channels we use in this business. For the transportation of the kids from the schools or from the houses to school, we will be needing vehicles for that. Also, to promote ourselves, for people to know us, there will be advertisements, which will be in the form of flyers, posters, and also advertisements on radio stations. For us to know how our customers are seeing what we are doing or evaluating our work, we would put in place suggestion boxes. It will be found at the accommodation where the children will be kept. And also there will be a WhatsApp line and a text message can also be sent to an individual to address any problem the parent faces or any challenge the parent is having. To the relationship, we will firstly prioritize the personal relationship, where we would talk to the mothers individually. If any of them have any challenge or problem, we'll be able to talk to them personally on personal basis to address it. Also, we'll have a dedicated staff who would be there always to listen to the mothers or the parents each time they have any problem. So to our key partners, we have the GES, we have the revenue services for our taxes, we have the Ghana police, we register the business at registrar general department, we have transport services, which will help us in taking the case from school to the house and also from the house to schools. So the key activities we'll be doing for our business is firstly the pick up and the drop off of the children from school to the house and home to school. And also there will be the feeding service organized in the accommodation the child will be brought in after school. We will teach the child or help him already the homework. There's a bathroom to parts and general caregiving for the child. We have entertainment, also entertainment support too around for the children to have fun, even in the accommodation and feel at home. So our resources are we need an infrastructure to accommodate these wards after school. We need some vehicles, we need someone to help us in the cooking, and we would need some caregivers in general.
I have a question. You use the word infrastructure.
Infrastructure, the building itself.
So you have to be specific. Infrastructure can be road. We even have soft infrastructure and hard infrastructure. So when you say infrastructure and leave it just like that, me, when I take it, I'll question you.
Okay, so our infrastructure is the building or the house we are going to keep the children in. So we would have some security also around for the resources. When it comes to the cost, you would incur costs in the salaries, giving salaries to those working with us, provision of food, the utilities, the taxes we need to pay to government, the rent fee for the house or the accommodation we got, and also the rent fee for cars we use for the pickup services. And for advertisement of our business, we need money for it. And maintenance work in general. When it comes to our revenue streams, we would organize discounts from promos to the parents. Like if you have 3 children, if you have 4 children, you will just get up, you will take money for 3 and the other one is a bonus. Yes, we'll be organizing those promos and discounts so that they will bring more children and will get more money. And there will be subscription. What you want us to do for your child? Maybe I want this special thing, I want this. Each of them will come at a cost. So the more you are interested in getting more goodies for your child, the higher the cost you will be. Thank you.
Question from the audience. 1. Name.
Everyone.
Everyone. What is the first name? Francis. Yes.
The discount that you said, put that one here, how you explain, put that one here about prepositions, so that if I have like four children,
Discount is not a valid preposition. It will be a relationship.
But like the way she explained it, so let's discuss the name like the discount they say.
Are you the question that I've asked to that effect? Are you telling me to go and give birth more together? Yeah. So for me, it's a relationship thing. If you have more, you got
you reduce them.
So all right. So thank you for the presentation. But I'm not going to bother you about today because of the time. It's almost time. So you take it and then you get me the electronic version so I can submit as a report to the office. Who is sending it? You are sending it. So your name? Joseph. Joseph what? Patrick. That's group. Yeah.
You bring it, you twist it on.
Let's go. Hey, please.
I'll highlight you. Danger. Show me something. So I will send it to you. Okay.
After the presentation, you get a floor.
Group 1. Who is the leader? The name? Francis.
No.
Not this. Second one.
Francis Egubwanyere.
Francis, have you seen the way I put you red?
Where's the deadline?
So, next week. Not next week, Friday.
Next week is Easter.
Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday.
Before Easter.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay, so let's hear from group one.
Okay, I think we have already presented from yesterday. We are saying that we'll be offering a delivery service like in terms of.
We are presenting to new audience. Let's assume that.
Okay, so this is group one, and we are providing a platform for e-commerce where people here are customer segments, students, where students can order products like clothing, cosmetics, and food items, for ease to be used at their own convenience. So this is a platform that we are creating. Yeah. Okay. Now our customer, as the customer already said, the customer service here we are considering students in Kumasi, students in Kumasi, and then our value proposition that we provide is that there is ease of shopping because at your own convenience at any time, and apart from all hours, you can order for your product and it will be delivered to you. There's also fast delivery here, and then our system is reliable, affordable, and then there's safety in it, and also environmental sensitivity. As we know for now, if you use our online system, it reduces your carbon footprint in the sense that if you want to travel from KNUST to Edu, look at the number of students, all of us wanting to shop from Edu. Look at the vehicles that we will take. It increases the carbon footprint. So if you use our online service here, it reduces the carbon footprint because if 20 people order the product, it's just one dispatch rider who will be transporting the product here. So in a way, we are just contributing the CO2 equivalent that will be used for the carbon footprint to be reduced. And also, there's a social responsibility aspect here. As we say, if you buy above a certain threshold, then you contribute a quota of the product that you bought to help the students in the form of grants. The next one is our channel, how we are going to communicate this. We have use the website, the mobile app, and also ads. Ads in the sense that you advertise our mobile app in different applications. So let's say for Facebook, for instance, we advertise our products on Facebook or other popular apps that we can think of. And also through flyers as well, we can advertise. Okay, in the relationship aspect, our customer relationship aspect, we have after sales. So if we deliver your product to you, we'll give you a notification for you to rate how we see everything in terms of the delivery time, the product that we have delivered to you in terms of quality. So there's an after sale that we can use to check. And also there's a return policy. If the product that we deliver to you not meet your specification or the delivery time, the product does not meet your specification, you can just return it for your money. You can refund at your own convenience as well. And also there's a customer care service where anytime, not everyone would like to use the online system as well. You might have a problem that the delivery time that we gave to you is delayed. So you can call our center and there's someone there to answer your needs. And also, there's also automated services where there's flexible payment services that you can also think of using the credit card, the G, euros, and all the other stuff that you can think of. And also threshold and seasonal discounts. We also have thresholds and seasonal discounts here. See, from the beginning of the semester, a lot of people will want to buy a lot of stuff, like the stationery, food, and other stuff. So if you buy above a certain threshold, we also give you a discount of that. And in terms of when you're going for vacation and for the Christmas festivities, we also give you a discount at that session. Okay, so for our key partners, we have we'll be liaising with the software developers such as the IPMC, we have retailers, wholesalers, GRA, the telcos, and also payment systems like the telcos have already mentioned of using their online payment system. We have the advertising companies, the media, that is Anteco, then dispatch riders as well. Then we have the graphic designers who be our partner as well. Then wholesalers, then we have the general registrar departments because they also need to give us the certification for us to operate. For our resource, yeah, for our key resource, we need the software, the human resources, and the logistics. So for customer, we have the software, the operator, we need to pay them, the operational, the ask, the labor cost, and that. Where we are going to get the money from to be like for our target to become the millionaire, we have the sales commission. We get commission from the sales that we make, and also order customization. And there's another one, digital voucher that we also give out. Then there's a special membership, like a business class people. There are people who do not want to mingle with like people, like the product that they want. So these people, we give them the business class service that they need, and then we charge a little higher so that they also get money from that side. Then sales of data. We said we'll be using cookies on our website, so the data that you also gather, if you can also talk to other people who might be interested in our data process, then we can also give them.
Thank you.
There are also advertising companies who also like to advertise on our platform, so we get money from them. Then also digital vouchers and everything. Thank you very much, and this is our presentation. Yes.
You go.
Allow you to take this. Yeah, I have so I
Okay.
Yeah, you are good one.
Okay, so I was thinking this is a software everybody can go and work with.
Please, if a good fictional writer, why don't you encourage him to start paying McNary?
I was thinking this is a software that anybody can go with. So what is the part of the business for those high class rates? I don't understand that because everybody can access the software. I don't know why you think that you are working with software.
For the product. So there's a membership card that we give out. You want to register to be part of class A, class B. So who register to be part of the class A people, they will charge them a higher price. This one we use for special products. Special products like, let's say, perfume. So we talk about the Victoria's Secret type of
Class B.
Yeah.
So the premium membership, when you order on Saturday and Sunday, you will have it.
Send an email to them. Accept a copy of Okay, let's hear group 3.
Okay, for us, I am.
Please, I don't it's just a suggestion, please.
I think because of our
No, I told them to seek a meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. I am Rwesck presenting on behalf of 3, alongside with Rwesck is really about water sanitation. Rwesck is really about water sanitation. And this professional field, how you turn it, going to digitization of all the rest. really about where we are now. Empathy is really demonstrated on water as an action. Therefore, we will not go beyond our debate. We are obtaining water system. So, against that background, we choose the topic community water supply, especially targeting one of the communities that really suffering in water supply. And they are drinking water that is not healthy, and there's an increase in that due to consuming contaminated water. So, as we are going along, our customer service unit here, the surveillance with you or survey with you, actually targeted the household, schools, hospitals, clinics, and other centers like we have marketplaces, restaurants, hotels. Those are water demanding agencies or institutions. So the value proposition, we look at what household community standpoint, and we look at what the vendor host, the automated DJs, and we look at what prepaid system and approval system. Then we look at the relationship, customer relationship. Then we look at the technician standby wash. Then we look at the customer care. We look at what the really season promotion. And we therefore look at the water system. There is a community wash committee that bridge the relationship between the producers and the government. So we move further to the key activities. Then we look at what water production. We look at pipe connection, system connections. So we look at what the other area of connections. Then we look at water supply and sales. We look at the management. We look at the management. Then we move to the resources. Look at water supply and sales. Look at the management team. Then look at the building materials in general. Pipe system, the pipe system, the cement, the other materials useful for the construction process. Then we look at what sources of water point, and then look. The water is owned by the Ministry of Water Resources. So therefore, we cannot just harvest like that. So the land again, you cannot just get into this community and start constructing. So what by the entrance, you have to establish what the entry. We need to get stakeholders meeting. We request for land. There's like land, there's a word in this for it is established like that. So we have to address all those things. There will be key partners in the water system. Look at what community water association, look at the EPA and other water players, the water regulation commission, the drillers, we look at the what minister of water and sanitation, and we move down prior to even going, we look at the target registration. People have to, as a company, we need to register. So therefore, how to meet the general office for certification, we need to meet what municipal authority. Then we actually need to pay tax to the revenue, the government revenue authority. We need to pay this tax.
I thought you are going to run a non-profit, a social enterprise.
We have made an investment. We are generating revenue.
You are generating revenue.
Yes. So
from
we
the vulnerable people.
Yes. We are obliged to pay tax.
If you are generating money, yes.
They were obliged to pay tax. And we need to pay tax for the staff. The government.
Why are we have government incentive to start up government incentive to start up
Government
incentives. Where is that money coming from? Yes, or there.
Of course.
Yeah, well done.
Yes. Yes. Government.
No, the idea is
the situation where the government
have right.
the situation where it is and the institution where we are going to become.
You have to request for that.
Yes.
So go on.
But to start with, it's not only resting on business. You can even, for instance, 3 of us can come together to establish business. Maybe you can work for 4 or 5 months, you can work for 4 or 5 months.
I think it's actually giving you an idea.
It's just a data, like you said.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we move down. We come to cost structure, look at the cost of drilling, pumping, connections, and that of what? The electricity and pipe cost. We look at them. We look at what? The vendors' commissions and sales. We look at what? The cost of production. Look at the production company, the chemical, and that of what? The lab test, chemical proteins, marine, and all the rest. Then the revenue stream, we look at what? The mobile money payment, and that of vendors and cash and carry system. So far, so good. I pause here. I reserve my opinion.
All right. Last group, no comment.
Brilliant and pumping machine is down.
Ecotourism.
Well, let me see myself small.
Oh, when it's done there, you come.
I believe in colleagues, participants, and those online.
Online.
My name is Samson. I'm presenting for the solution. These are my colleagues, Osman, and Lenny, and the corporate. Good evening. My name is Samson. I'm representing on behalf of the team. And these are my colleagues with me, Mr. Osman and Lenny, and then Mr. Godfrey, and then Mr. Rwesck. We'll be presenting a business model campus on KNUST Riverside Eco-Lodge facility. So our problem statement is when you look around, you don't find in-house recreational facility that has a natural ambience to it. So if you want to find one of that, you have to go outside campus, and it comes with a lot of trouble. So for our customers, we are looking at the KNUST community, that's the student, the faculty, and the workers. We're also looking at the neighboring environment and then potential tourists from outside. The characteristics, we are targeting mostly the middle class, people who are outgoing and nature loving, basically. What are we going to give to them? We are going to give them an eco-friendly natural resource. Okay. And some of the value that we are adding, we are going to have a riverside, the natural experience flow. We are going to have water games, we are going to have canoeing, we are going to have waterfall. We are going to have hospitality, we are going to have accommodation, bar, restaurants, open space for kids, picnics, a place of convenience and the rest. We are going to have support services like car park, Wi-Fi, guided tour, we'll have a walk trail, a bike trail, canopy walk, and then we'll have a biodiversity observation area where you can interact with nature closer. Okay. So for customer relationships, this is what we do. First of all, we'll have personal assistance, so you can have guided tours. Tour guides will take you around. We'll have home keeping, receptionists, front desk, security people. For our online, we'll also activate our online service where you can easily do, you can interact with the setup from wherever you are. Then we have periodic updates. We'll update our usual customers. And then we'll have packaged design services for groupings. So if you come as a bank, if you come as a whatever group you have, as a company or a corporate board, we can design a recreational package for you. Okay. Then as part of our setup, you can have your digital guide. So sometimes you might not need a person to take you around. We have an app or a platform for that. Then we can have sites, sort of guides where you can read about nature, you can read about the history, sort of vantage points, guides around, or write-ups where you can. So for our channels of communication, for the KNUST community, we are looking at the radio, the radio TV, we are looking at internet, we are looking at digital notices, the notice boards, we are looking at the mass or bulk SMS. For the neighboring environment, we are looking at the radio information center. Without internet, you can use the internet, you can also utilize the notices to reach them. Now for the potential tourists, come outside from Kumasi or within Kumasi, we
can use our website, you can use our newspapers, you can use social media, you can use a TV, design TV, media company to target them. So for our key activities, mainly we do hoteliering. Hoteliering involves catering, accommodation, maintenance, tour guides, anything to make your stay comfortable and enjoyable. That's all we do. And we also have to pay particular attention to our bio-environment, so we'll be doing monitoring and maintenance too. For key resources, we need personnel, so we need competent managers. So we need very good personnel to manage and handle it. We need finance, a lot of money. We need good infrastructure. So we need our lodges, our chalets, our sitting areas, our educational setups, our game areas, and the rest. We need support services like the roads, the internet, the Wi-Fi. We need utility too, electricity and the rest. We also need our wildlife. And then we have a solar panel, a solar-powered water garden in the evening. So you can come there in the daytime, you can come there in the evening, we have something for you. Now for our key partners, we need the universities because it's under its umbrella we're creating. The university administration, the university community to as well to support that. Then financial institutions, they will also need like the regulatory bodies like the EPA, the Registrar General, the District Assembly, the GRA. They will also need NGOs and organizations and interest groups that into wildlife and recreational setups and those services. Then we need utility service providers as part of our key partners to make sure that you have uninterrupted, enjoyable stay. Now for our cost structure, we are looking basically at compensation for staff, that's salaries. We are looking for cost for infrastructure. There's a chalet, the recreational setups and the rest. Then utility too. They also look at the maintenance of these because it's very important to make sure that they are well tuned. They would also need money for marketing. They will need monitoring costs because of the natural setup. We need to pay attention to it, so we need to pay a lot for monitoring too. Then logistical costs too. The cars, the other things we need to help, the bikes and the rest. Then our statutory payments, the taxes, and the other statutory payments. Then for our revenue stream, we are looking at basically patronage. Because we are going to offer a service that there's no gate fee, we want people to come in a lot. But we put a premium, just a little bit of premium on the cost of items that's sold there. Then we have branding. So branding, people can, corporate organizations can come in, maybe they can brand a certain section, they can adopt and brand. That will bring us some income. Then rentals too. You can have your wedding receptions there, and people can use them for video shoots, the rest. Then people can rent, the departments can rent their user for their programs. And prayer people too can come and pray there. Then we can have accommodation. We'll have accommodation. So people can come and spend, for short stays, you can come and spend 2-3 days. You want a change of environment. And then tourism, you come to a biodiversity area, you can interact, you can see peacock, you can see giraffe, we bring some. You can see snake free of charge, and you can see fish. So this is what we have for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And let me comment. I still find it a bit. It looks like you still, in terms of your value proposition, you still talk about what is there. You don't touch on the specific, because I see you talk about the canoeing. No, those are not the things that are the value. You know, value proposition. We're talking about the experience. We're talking about probably some comforts. Okay. So if you mention the security, I'll take that as a value. You know, if you tell me that you are giving them excitement, okay, as an experience of nature, I will take it as a value, because that is what you are actually offering as a value to the customer.
So not the product, but
not the product, what the product delivers to the customer. That is why we said the additional value the customer is getting. Because the canoe, the person will not take the canoe away. It belongs to you. But what does the person actually get? That is what you need to put at the value proposition. So in the electronic one you send me, I would want to see that being effected so that you can tell us, and then when somebody says, oh yes, this is what I'm going to get. There may be canoe, there may be, but it's the natural experience you are talking about. Somebody seeing giraffe, snakes moving in the forest or fish in the river, and that is a natural experience where people don't naturally come into contact with. You have to go to Bole in the north, so you don't have to travel anymore. Okay, so even time, because your target group is on campus, you save them time. So time saving could be a valuable position to the customer. So I want you to look at it in that direction. Last.
Yeah, my question has to do with someone who wants a silent environment to safe and like think about a lot of stuff, and they're incorporating someone who wants to pray, like prayer group. How do you integrate this?
They come on different occasions. Thank you.
Yeah. Just want to explain this. Each other.
And okay, another thing. Because majority of the group have left, I'm supposed to let you plan evaluation of the whole session. From last year, evaluate the training, you know what you do, what was lacking, what was good, that is improvement. So what I will do is I'll still send you the evaluation in your email and tell you what to do. If what I'll create a Google form just as I did for the registration, then I send it to you, and then you complete that. I think that will be easier. Very easy. So all the tools that I've used, the Tableau online, with the exception of my PowerPoint, which I'll send to you. But all the other tools, if you just Google strategizer, you get all the tools that you need. Okay? If not, just Google business model, numbers, value proposition, 10 types of information, you get all these at your disposal. And please don't let it end here. Take time to type deep, okay, into it. Read other material. There are other authors who have also written or said a few things. The things that they didn't come up when you go to come up with them, and you learn new stuff. Okay? So let's not end here. Let's keep encouraging ourselves. And then when the fall comes, I expect you to come up with ideas and do a better presentation than those who didn't join. Alright? Thank you so much. I think today is our last day, so we have a closing prayer. So I'm sorry. You said you didn't want to do the presentation. So I'll call you.
We are praying. Thank you. Successful.